Hi everybody. I wrote this really long, wonderful blog post yesterday about my Sunday class, and it got erased as soon as I pressed saved. It went away. So I don't know, I wish I had saved it in a different place because then I could repost it. So I guess now when I write stuff, I'll write it in Google Docs and then save it and then transfer it over. It'll be a little bit safer. So I thought I would speak instead of write today because, I don't know, I feel like I had a lot to say this weekend and I didn't have time to say it, and now I'm having a really busy week. So I could just shoot a really quick video message and get on with the rest of my week. So I guess I wrote about Saturday. I haven't written or talked about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, which is today. So I don't have a whole lot to say about today. Sunday was Halloween, and nobody wore their costume except for our teacher. She looked great. She was a zebra. And I guess what I wrote about Sunday was that it was an especially juicy class. I don't know why. I just had a lot of sweat. And it felt great. It felt great throughout the entire class to be in the last posture and still be sweating, and it made me feel like I was still working hard and my body was responding to the way I was working so hard, especially through the end of the series. So that was interesting, and I was practicing next to two new people and they did really well, and it was fun to have them there. And I also wrote about how I'm really, really, really appreciative of this teacher I have. Almost pretty much the most of my week I have her there, and she's really just kind of really great. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the rhythm and the style of her delivery of the dialogue, because when I had the teacher Saturday I was thrown off, and then I guess it was Monday night I had a teacher I've never had before ever, and I've seen her around the studio. I knew she was a teacher, but I never had her class. And I get kind of nervous. Like, I want my regular teacher there because she knows me. And I feel like she could see my improvements. And this new teacher, learned my name, thank you, instead of the teacher on Saturday. But it was just, I don't know, I get thrown off. I shouldn't. It's a mental exercise. It's someone else is guiding my practice, and I need to let go and let them, and it doesn't have about who's back there. It shouldn't be. She was fine. The rhythm, it's just, pranayama, deep breathing. She did it really, really slow, and they say the slower you go, the better you do, but it was really, really slow, and that made me nervous, and I responded by thinking that Half Moon went slow too, which is just torture if you think that's going slow. The best thing to do when you get into the first set of that is to just, become zombie and just do it, because it's not going to go by any faster, and it's really hard. It's the first thing you do and your body's not warmed up yet, and you really just have to let go and just do it and smile at yourself in the mirror. I can't do it without trying to make myself laugh, because it just hurts. Last night my teacher was funny. I've never heard anyone say this before. She was talking to one of the new people in our class, and she said, "It hurts like a bitch," and everyone started laughing. It was really funny. I don't think that's part of the dialogue, but also I've 100% decided to teacher training for yoga. The details of it are that it's 9 weeks. It's in California. It's $11,000, not counting airfare, food, extra stuff, clothes. But there's a scholarship, 2 scholarships every session. I've been reading about that, and you have to take a picture of yourself in 3 postures. So in my last post that got erased, I was trying to describe the 3 postures that I think I'm going to choose to work on. maybe work on them in my spare time, but really actually concentrate on them in class a lot in order to prepare myself to have someone take a picture of me. And then I know I'm not ready yet, but it's something to think about. And I told my regular teacher and then a couple of other teachers that I was interested in going, and I apparently got around to the director of my studio that I was interested in going, and she talked to me about it a little bit. But it's kind of a big deal, and I kind of want to be ready, and I'm going to yoga 6 days a week, and I think I'll be ready and by April, and if I don't get the scholarship, then $11,000 doesn't fall on my lap, then no big deal. I'll wait until fall. And if the same thing happens and I don't make it in the fall, I'll go in the spring, and so on and so on. And so if I don't go until 10, 15 years from now, I'm not worried. I'll make it there. Like my director said, it's always going to be there. It's not a rush. It's taking 9 weeks off of work, which would actually be better to do now because I'm not settled into a career yet, and it kind of wouldn't be a huge deal if I left work for 9 weeks. I could just find a new job when I get back. I would have a new job when I got back. I'd be a Bikram yoga teacher. So, new life plan. I could take out more debt, more debt, more debt. Okay. Getting back to the actual yoga. I never really talked about the actual yoga. It's a mystery. If you want to know about the actual yoga, you should really come to a yoga class with me. I recommend it to anybody. Like Bikram says, you're never too old. It's never too late to start from scratch. Let's see. I don't know. Standing head to knees getting better because I can balance in the actual posture more. So I'm building endurance and strength in my standing knee and kicking out, and eventually I'll have enough strength in my, I guess it's my hips, my backs, my arms, holding myself up with my chest up to actually squeeze my elbows close to my calves and round over and put my forehead on my knee. But right now I'm just proud of myself that I'm kicking out, staying out for almost the whole posture. Standing bow is kind of regressing. I'm getting worse at it. I still haven't touched my forehead to the floor, but I'm getting there. It's gonna happen. I got kudos for it on Sunday for almost happening. Let's see. The other posture that I've decided to maybe work into my scholarship training is bow pose, which you're on your stomach and you grab your feet from behind, and then you kick and look up, stretch back. So in the end, you'll look like a teardrop shape. And it's really, really difficult. I figured I'd give myself a challenge, and it's something I'm getting better at because my leg used to cramp every time and I couldn't do it, but now it doesn't cramp anymore and I'm kicking up higher and higher, and I have no idea how I look in it. So that's something. Okay, I'm trying not to make a 10-minute video rambling about my yoga. So we're going to look at my kitty cat. For 1 second before we go. Say hi, Peggy Jones. Oh, she said hi. You don't want to be in the video, do you? No. You just want to sit in the sunshine. Okay. Say bye, everybody. Say namaste. Namaste.